Now, Neil, so Prince Andrew, of course, is in hiding at the moment because he wouldn't want a lawyer to get anywhere near him. He might be served with something.
Yeah.
And that, of course, has meant that no one can get a photo of him. But it also means he hasn't been there for the birth of his granddaughter.
Well, look, let's just get this into a bit of perspective, really. On a more serious note, yes, that's quite sad. But on the other side of the coin, everybody keeps attacking Prince Andrew, and I get it. I understand the story. I'd be more concerned if I was Prince Andrew about the white jeans, blue shirt combo. Not a good look when you're over 50, if you've seen those pictures. But, of course, moving forward. On a serious note, everybody's sort of talking about, he's hiding away, he's hiding away. Look, there's a couple of stories that need clearing up in the press. He hasn't fired his legal team. He's not necessarily hiding away. There's a situation behind that. His team are trying to find out the background to these stories. Now, a lot of people don't know a lot about Virginia. A lot of people talk about him being a victim. A couple of points I'd say to you, Paul, is if your daughter was disappearing at that age, flying around the world, countries you've never been to, what did the father think she was doing exactly? And then when you look at the list of other people that could be associated, it looks like Virginia's had quite a few relationships. In fact, I think only Lassie the dog seems to have escaped in male terms, if you know what I'm saying. So you do kind of think to yourself, well, you can understand why Prince Andrew's reticence so far to get involved until the absolute truth. Truthfully, if I was Prince Andrew, I'd be more concerned about Ghislaine Maxwell, because whichever way she decides to go could be the pivotal moment for him, I think, seriously.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think on all the evidence presented thus far, he's cooked and he's got one heck of a fight in front of him. But you're right about Giselle Maxwell. She knows it all. She knows the little black book or the proverbial little black book. She knows who was there or not. And the American legal system's pretty simple. You give us information, you don't go to jail for as long as you might.
Yeah, and that's the problem. I'm being flippant, I know, at points here, but it's a very serious case. And the bottom line is, the more it drags on, I can see how it looks around the world, but we don't know the inside track on this story. Certain things I can't tell you on your show, but for legal reasons that I do know. So there are things that are evolving. It does make me wonder as well why it took Virginia so long to come to this conclusion, and why hasn't she gone after bigger, richer, more prolific people that were in that particular book that allegedly, we have to say, she may have met on occasions. That makes you wonder, was he, if you like, Prince Andrew, an easy option? And if he did have this picture taken with her, which is the real stem of the story, maybe he couldn't remember meeting her. Let's be honest. Could you remember meeting her, at that point? And also, is it a real photo? There's all of this debate and sort of conjecture going on that nobody truly knows the truth. And I think that's why they want to have all this information backed up before I think Prince Andrew will, for want of a better word, come out of hiding.